Good morning, guys. Aaron Dorr here with the Missouri Firearms Coalition. We have an urgent update for you guys. I need you guys to stop what you're doing here for just a moment. Take action. You must watch this video. Our previous video got cut off. I'm not sure what happened. But guys, right now, in a separate room in the Capitol, the Committee on Crime Prevention is meeting as we speak, and they have a 19-page long bill which is supposed to deal with crime. However, there's an amendment being filed on this bill literally right now as I'm talking to you that contains at least one and very likely two distinct pieces of gun control. And guys, we need your help immediately to shut this down. We're going to post comments in the comment section and above this video with the crime prevention members' names and phone numbers, as well as the speaker's office. When the video is done, guys, take a few moments and call the members of that committee, and especially call Speaker Dean Plocher, and you guys demand that they vote down House Bill 301 if this amendment passes into the committee today. So guys, here's what this is. And just to be clear, this is House Bill 301. The bill is available online, but the amendment is being introduced literally right now in a separate room. The amendment is not available online, but we have a copy of the amendment right here, a photograph from one of the guys on the committee. And here is one of the most egregious sections in this amendment. They're going to amend Code Section 407-1170. This may be a new code section. I'm not 100% sure. And it says, after December 31st, 2023, no person or entity shall sell any firearms ammunition unless the person or entity is designated by the Secretary of State as a licensed ammunition seller. Folks, they are going to make an end of you being able to sell or transfer or give ammunition to your friends, to your family, to your hunting buddies, to your friends at the range. It will be a crime. It will be a crime to do this. Now, I want to be very clear. This amendment is not coming from House Democrats. This amendment is not coming from the radical left. This amendment is coming from Republican chairman of the committee, Lane Frost from Joplin. Lane Frost has never been a friend of gun owners here in Missouri. Lane Frost tried behind the scenes to tank SAPA law on the floor in 2021. Lane Frost has always been angry that we have expanded gun rights here despite his back-dealing efforts to stop us. And this amendment in HB 301 is his way of trying to get back at gun owners across the state. If you're getting tuned in right now, guys, this amendment is being introduced literally as you're watching this in the Crime Prevention Committee. It's a Republican-filed amendment. It's about 19 pages long. And again, the amendment is not available online as of yet. It will be later on, probably today. But again, in short, they're going to create a code section 407.1170, and they're going to make you, and they're going to make me, they're going to make all of us criminals if you sell a single round of ammunition, even to your best friend, unless you have a license from the Secretary of State. I have never heard of something so egregious here in the state coming from Republicans. Guys, we're going to post some numbers right now beneath the video. There's two sets of numbers I need you to call. The first is House Speaker Dean Plocher. Dean Plocher has been all over the news just yesterday, getting love from liberal media all across the state for HB 301. The liberal media, the Post-Dispatch, they're all praising this bill. Anytime you have the radical left praising your legislation right now, it should be a real sign. And now we know why. Because they're trying to greenlight gun control in this bill. So first, contact Speaker Dean Plocher and you tell him you demand that they vote no on HB 301 if this language is retained in the bill. And tell him that you're disgusted that while he works to quiet kill other pro-gun bills right now by not referring them to committee, he greenlights this trash, HB 301. After you've called Speaker Plocher, call the names listed below. These are the members of the Crime Prevention Committee, and tell them the same thing. And tell them you have no problem trying to combat crime. But this is not combating crime. This is targeting law-abiding gun owners here in Missouri, and you will not stand for that. So the numbers are being posted as I speak. Wait for a moment. They'll all be there. And then again, immediately make your calls. We have no emails for this. This is happening too fast. There's no time for that. So make your calls, share this video, And guys, we'll keep you informed. I want to mention one other thing. There is language in this amendment, which we have not seen the final copy of yet this morning, that makes it a crime for people under a certain age to possess a handgun or certain types of firearms. And I want to be clear on this. Missouri Firearms Coalition has never been okay with language that demonizes inanimate objects. We are very much okay with legislation that demonizes crime, that makes actions a crime. But the mere possession of a firearm, an inanimate object, we have never been okay with that kind of legislation. This is also being put into this bill. I don't have that code section for you right now. It's kind of being worked on behind closed doors. But make sure you talk to your members of this committee. You tell them, number one, you'd better strike down 407.1170. But you would also better not pass a bill that demonizes the mere possession of a firearm. I don't know about you guys, but I want law-abiding young people. I want my kids, for example, to be able to have access to a firearm. And I'm sick and tired of seeing Republicans from Joplin or St. Louis or Cape Girardeau pushing legislation to demonize an inanimate object. Guys, again, this is happening not by the Democrats. It's coming from the Republicans. Take a moment. Make the calls, share our video online, guys, and we'll have much more for you, hopefully yet later on today. Take care.